Hello and welcome to Bloom Healing Tarot. Thank you so much for joining. This is going to be a medicine wheel reading. It is the Hero's Journey medicine wheel, and we are taking this reading for the earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and for sharing your energy with us in the collective. It is wonderful to have more earth signs joining our Bloom Healing tribe. And if you feel like this is your reading, please do check out part 2, which will be over on Patreon. So in part 1, we will be looking at 1, 2, 3 and 4, the 4 elements of earth, wind, air and fire. Earth, wind, fire and water. And then we will be going over to Patreon to look at 5, 6 and 7. So I'm just going to sage this whole space. Saging for you, saging for me. This is actually Palo Santo rather than sage. Just clearing the energy, clearing the space so that we can all have some fresh energies here. There is no negative energy allowed here. Nothing that is created or formed in negativity or low vibration shall pass or enter or affect us for my whole divine collective. Let's just put a little bit more on this, a little bit more fire on this for our earth signs. If you feel like I say, if it is your reading, please do check out the description box below for the Patreon link where you will be able to go over to Patreon for part 2. And not only that, if you feel it's your reading and you'd like to share some energy back with me, then please do consider giving me a donation. Donations are so welcomed and they are helping me to build this channel and build this movement so that I can bring you the Hero's Journey course, which I am working on at the moment. All donations gratefully received at paypal.me/bloomhealing. If you would like to be on the Hero's Journey course or you'd like a personal reading, please do email me at bloomhealing22@gmail.com. All the details will be in the description box below, as well as a link to a free birth chart. If you do not know your sun, moon, rising and your other placements, then this is the place to check it. And like I say, free link from a really good place called Cafe Astrology. So let us get going. We are going to be looking at the medicine wheel for the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. So first of all, we are going to be looking at these 4 cards, the 4 elements, and we're going to be clarifying with the Rider-Waite Smith. And we're going to bring out some other lovely oracles. And before we jump over to Patreon, we will read the heart of the medicine wheel, the soul message for the whole collective. So let us get started. We're going to go through the cards first. And while we're looking at them, I want you to take in the energy from each of the numbers, each of the cards, and feel whether anything speaks to you in particular. It may be there's a special message in one of these cards for you. I believe there may be nuggets of information and wisdom through all of these messages. So do take a moment to decide if 1 to 7 has a special message for you. So as we look at the East, the air, this is new beginnings. This is what you're calling in. Earth signs, you got number 20. What would your higher self do? You are divinity in blue jeans. Number 20. For number 2, South, fire. This is what you're releasing into the ether. This is what you're releasing as part of your passion project. You got number 30. Dream redirection. Redream this situation. For number 3, for the West, the water. This is your introspective self. This is what you're learning. And you got number 1, the call. Honor the whisper of your soul. You guys know that means the call to adventure. Number 1, powerful card. And then we got number 4 in position 4, which is the North, the Earth, your elder wisdom and what you are teaching. You got number 44. Amazing. So 444, eyes on the prize, trust the guidance of your North Star. Beautiful. In position 5, you got wisdom from above. This is what Grandfather Sky wants you to see with your all-seeing eye. You got weird is the new cool. Another 4 card. Boldly express your uniqueness. Boldly express your uniqueness. What does Grandmother Earth want us to embody? Wisdom from below. Divine drunkenness. Divine drunkenness. Surrender to your spiritual reverie. And this is number 45. And then we have, in position 7, the heart of the medicine wheel. This is your soul message. Where you are is where it's at. Stay still until you are divinely moved. And this is a number 14. Breaking down to a 5. So all about change and transformation. But at the same time, there is an abundance of 4s here. And then we've also got 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 20, and 30. Then we've got 14, 44, 45, and 48. Now that's really beautiful synchronicity. The 4s represent stability. They represent the emperor of structure. They represent your foundation. I think foundation is really strong. That's pretty expected for the earth signs. We're very good at bringing stability and abundance here on the earthly plane. We can also get weighed down pretty heavy because we're earth signs, and we do need to be able to rely on a strong foundation, but only in the sense that it will lift us higher. We don't want to get encased or cemented down into the clay and then be too heavy or burdened, or in fact burdened with wealth to move forward. You know, too many items in your house, too many possessions, too many belongings, they can make us feel very tied to the earthly plane. And it certainly gets expensive or inconvenient if you want to be free and flying and traveling around. So interesting kind of message coming through with the 4s. But, you know, definitely I feel that 4 is all about awakening as well, and transforming into, it's the getting ready to transform. You know, we transform at the 5, but what are we getting ready? What are we preparing for that transformation? Transformation doesn't happen just like that. It happens because we've put the work in. It happens because we've got our ducks in a row, because we've got our attention on the right things and on the actions that are going to move us forward. So what actions are we taking now as we roll into this beautiful new phase, which is being brought about by the 8-8 Lionsgate portal? The 8-8 portal is on the 8th of August, and guess what? It's the 4th of August today. Not a coincidence. I designed it that way. So it is the 4th of the 8th of this year. This is 4 days before the ultimate day of the portal. Even though the portal gates have been open for a couple of weeks, we are now in the real active movement momentum phase. And you can imagine, you know, lionesses and lions running on the savannah, you know, running through the portal, that energy of the chase, that energy of the hunt, that energy that once they've set their sights on whatever it is they want, they're going to get it. So let us take some clarity, some clarification from the Rider-Waite-Smith. So first of all, let's look at new beginnings, what you're calling in. What would your higher self do? Why is this here, Spirit? Thank you so much. Oh, straight away, we've got 2 cards. Okay. So for higher self, wow, interesting. So we've got the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Well, I mean, this is all about new beginnings, right? You know, we've got higher self. What would your higher self do? It's like they're waiting to make a decision. They've got a big decision on their mind. This could be someone they're thinking about. This could be them in their mind's eye. This could be you connecting with your higher self, asking for guidance about a new beginning, asking about guidance about a new beginning with another person. This is the number 20. Number 2s represent union. New beginnings here are shown in abundance. We've got the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. It can also represent the water signs of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've also got the 10 of Wands. This represents the end of a burdensome cycle, potentially with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. These could just be the energies that you're working with. But I feel like this is quite a significant message. This is saying that whatever trials and burdens you have been working hard on and working through have now come to an end, and they are leading to the Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups came out first, and you might think I would have put it like that, but actually we're on a journey. And this comes out first, and it stands in the journey position of moving forward. And then this came out next. So it's like saying that you've done all the work, you've brought all this effort to your passion project, or in fact, you've overcome a burdensome cycle within a love match or within a relationship, or you're getting over some kind of difficult phase like a broken heart or the end of the affair. Now, Ace of Cups coming in, beautiful, because that's what really, the Ace of Cups only can come in when we've made this space, when we've done the work and we've gotten to the finish line, can we get the reward? So, new beginnings, suggesting a lot of new love coming in. This is a lot of happiness following potentially a very difficult, perhaps darker time, a time when perhaps you couldn't see what was ahead of you. This person is buried, you know, staring at the knot or the complexity of the wands, perhaps not seeing that all this growth and abundance was actually already here. And it's a match for the growth and abundance that's existing around the castle, and that's where this person is heading. So maybe that you've been in a solo journey, a solo walk towards your own abundance, not seeing anyone else on the path, not sure if anyone was ever going to turn up, but actually the growth and abundance was actually walking with you the whole time. And you may not even see it, but your castle isn't far away. And waiting at the castle is this beautiful element of a gift from the universe, a gift of love with the dove of peace as well. So, you know, emotions overflowing in this image, and lots of blue. You know, it says you are divinity in blue jeans. I happen to be wearing blue jeans today, which is nice. You know, I'm an earth sign through and through. I have Virgo in 4 placements in my chart, which is my North Node, my Sun, my Mercury, and my Saturn. I also have a Taurus moon. So I am, you know, very much resonating with this message and feeling very excited that we're rolling towards the 8/8 portal. I have a huge amount of Leo in my charts as well. So I resonate very strongly at this time of year. So this is definitely talking about emotion, getting over difficult emotions so that you can have fresh, new, lighter emotions. You know, this cup looks quite light on the hand of the universe. They're trying to show you that better times are ahead, better times are coming, and this sense of burden and worry sort of mirrored in these two cards, looking down, not looking ahead, not looking up at what amazing abundance is actually being offered. And it's beautiful how this divine being has their arm outstretched, just like the universe has their arm outstretched. So going from this sense of worry, head down, burden, what are we going to do? Or even head down, just concentrating, focused, head down on the business, you can look up now and realize that there are gifts abounding and gifts that you've worked hard for and you deserve. This is an important time for you now. Gifts from the universe only come around when the hard work has been done. So pat yourself on the back and be ready. Be ready and waiting, because there is new love coming around the corner. Okay, let us move into releasing passion. What passion are you releasing into the universe? Dream redirection. Number 3. This can also represent union as well. The union of two coming together to support the life or the germination of a new life or a new project perhaps. Dream redirection. Redream the situation. There's a lot of passionate fire in this card and more emotional abundance, emotional flow. There's a sense of perhaps checking in with your dreams and seeing how your dreams are reflected in your reality. Are you focusing on your dreams? Are you allowing your dreams to have the oxygen and the fire they need to become alive? Have you figured out what it is you want and what it is you're passionate about, or who you're passionate about? Because then once you know what you want, you can get busy manifesting. And manifesting is what we do when we put out our intention into the universe and tell spirit what it is we want in detail. And we tell them about our dream. We redream it. We retell the story of our dreams to ourselves and to spirit, to keep that fire burning, to ensure that spirit is clear what we want, and to be sure that we're clear on what we want. So number 30, coming off the number 20, let's see what we have from the Rider-Waite-Smith to clarify. Why is dream redirection here for our earth signs? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, Temperance just flipped over for the second time. We've got one card. Oh, we've got the 6 of Cups. Beautiful. This could definitely be about manifesting a partner. 6 of Cups represents the water signs and also represents soulmates, the past coming back, reflecting on the past, and soulmates. It is the soulmate twin flame card, one of them. And it is a 6 on the number 3. And we have judgment. We have judgment. Number 20, another 20 coming out. It did flip out upside down. And Spirit's telling me to put it upside down. Okay. Judgment in reverse on the 6 of Cups. Redream this situation. Okay. Dream redirection. So this is potentially saying that we're going to take a new direction in love. There may well have been some underhanded dealings, dodgy dealings, unfair, unethical behavior to do with a love match in the past, to do with someone that you were deeply connected to or deeply loved in the past, but there has not been a resolution or justice in this matter. Now, even though it was in reverse, I must stress that all of the major arcana carry their full weight. And I actually made a decision a while back that I wasn't going to actually use major arcana in the reverse anymore, because they're so powerful in their own energy that the reverse doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that something wasn't right in the past, but judgment is always going to come through. Judgment will always win out. This is Archangel Gabriel, the messenger archangel, bringing the word of spirit, the word of the Most High, down to those who need it most. These people really look like they're in need of guidance and healing, and he's calling them up out of the grave, or out of the, the bed that they've been lying in is no longer suitable for them, and it's time to begin again and renew this journey. It may be about bringing reframing to this situation. What good can come of this old situation that you can take forward into the new, or what closure or what resolution has to happen in order for you to feel that passion again. Now, judgment can represent I'm seeing this cross here, calling to mind, first of all, like the English flag. This is the George Cross flag, which could represent you're dealing with someone from the UK or from England specifically. It could also represent a medical symbol. So this could be perhaps where someone has been calling out ill health over your life, over your situation. The fact that it was in reverse, someone pretending to be a love match, pretending to be an honest suitor, or coming back with honest intentions. I feel this is someone that's come back from the past, or someone in your past you were dealing with, and perhaps they've come back with ill intentions, ill intent. They don't mean you this harm. They don't mean you any good. And it could also represent that whatever was in the past was the burden, and what you're going towards, once judgment rights itself, and it will always right itself, you will be in the Ace of Cups. You will open to the Ace of Cups. And we've got another 10 here. So I love, we've got 10, 10, 10, and 20. And we've got 30. So either way, these add up to 3 10s. Amazing. So, let's put that one back upside down for a moment while we clarify the next card. But it does feel like there is something in the way of allowing this passion to be released. Or at least that's what you were dealing with in the past, Earth signs. But judgment is here. Even in their upside down phase, judgment is here. And judgment will always call the truth into being. So, for our water node, which is our introspection and what we are learning as travelers on the journey, what is it we're learning? Thank you, Spirit. And why is the call to adventure here? What are we learning? Ooh. Devil in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. No, my cards were not upside down. So, because I've allowed the Judgment to be in reverse, I'm going to allow the Devil to be in reverse, purely because I just would like to keep things uniform. But also there's a significance here. The Devil in reverse really does need paying attention to. Nine of Wands in reverse, we've got the Ten of Wands here. Now this Ten of Wands means that this cycle is over. It is damned near over. It's not going to open up again, or you certainly cannot go back and experience this journey in the same way that you did before. There is a lot of good things coming through. Now the Devil in reverse, this is what we're learning, okay? Nine of Wands in reverse. On the call to adventure, honor the whisper of your soul. What is your soul calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to learn? Now, the Devil can represent Capricorn. It's the number 15, which breaks down to a 6. And we've got the 6 of Cups. We've got the 9. We've got a lot of 3, 6, 9 going on. Shout out to Tesla. And we had a lot of 4s at the beginning. Let's have some more payload on this. Just need a little bit more cleansing, I think, especially when we see the Devil coming out in reverse. So someone has been messing with you. It could be internal. It could be something that you're experiencing on an internal level. Perhaps a desire or addiction or obsession that just won't let you go. Or you can't let it go. But also Nine of Wands, can represent having been in a battle. And, when we see this is reversed, look, all of those beautiful wands with the growth, with the abundant new blossoms at the top of the wands. Now, definitely two different people in these cards. Doesn't really make a difference what hair colour, what skin colour they've got, but I would suggest that these are two different people. They've got the same outfit on almost, but again, I would say that the fact that their hair colour is different would suggest that we are talking about different people. Maybe someone has been wanting to call you. Maybe someone has been going through a battle and the battle is almost over, but not quite yet. They may have been struggling with the Devil. Whoever this is, this could be the call to adventure. This could be a physical conversation. Honor the whisper of your soul. Someone, I believe, is wanting to reach out to finally bring this battle and this difficult journey to a close. They want to see the back of the Devil. And they want this passion to be released. There's a lot of things bound and kept in chains with the Devil here. And I feel that we've had a lot of discussion today about lovers, about a love match. We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Six of Cups, and we've also got the 9 and the 10 of Wands. Wands are very much about passion. They can represent sexual passion. They can represent individuals focused more on passion than on love. It feels like perhaps this is what has been the journey. It's all been passion. It's all been lust. It's all been desire. It's all been our lower base chakras. It's not been the higher self world where we wanted to be, with all this blue reaching upwards into our throat chakra and our third eye from our emotional self. But it's been just pure fire. It's been pure difficulties, burdens, passion that seemed fun at the time, but it had a high price. It came with a high price. I feel that's what perhaps the devil is saying here in reverse, that a high price has been paid. So in terms of what we're learning, I mean, for me personally, I'm learning a lot about the call to adventure. I'm studying the hero's journey so that I can bring it towards all of you in the collective and allow you to go on this magical journey of your own. So there's definitely a connection for me. You know, I've been understanding where my devils and my demons are, facing my shadow self, dealing with my shadow side. And that means coming face to face with your own devil. That means learning what our weaknesses are, what our vulnerabilities are. And knowing that the battle isn't over, but you're still standing strong. It could be that the battle is over. It could be that the battle is over and the devil has been overcome. The devil is not in his right mind. He's not in his right position. He's been toppled. Perhaps this battle has brought the devil to their knees. And the whisper of your soul was that which led you day by day, continuing on the path, even in the darkness, even when the battle was hard and painful and never ending. You honoured the whisper of your soul to keep going. Yeah, I'm feeling like this devilish energy is definitely, yeah, it definitely connects to this judgment in reverse. There's definitely been some kind of trickery, some gaslighting, some pretending, betrayal. You know, it goes all the way up to betrayal and you know, even harming people. Like I was saying, this person has a bandage on them, on their head, and I felt like perhaps there was this energy of people calling harm and injury to others, calling some kind of misdemeanor to happen. But it's been reversed. The magic has been reversed. The black magic has been reversed on this judgment that was in reverse. The magic has been returned and the spells have been reversed. And this Six of Cups, which is the only one on this side, on the west side, southwest. I live in the southwest of London. The only one in the southwest that's upright. Oh, I just got a real gust of energy come through me, and there's no windows or doors on this side of me. So I definitely feel that was like a confirmation from spirit that this is about dodgy magic, black magic, hoodoo, voodoo that may have been passed from one to another, but actually spirit has sent all of that back. Spirit has protected these individuals and protected this love. Perhaps this relationship is what has been under attack. You know, you can really see that here. You know, this beautiful relationship has gone from burden into beauty, from struggle into joy, from heaviness into lightness, from darkness into light. So I feel like this is going to be the overall outcome. And these are simply the journey markers that got us here. So by listening to our own soul and listening to the whisper of our mission and our purpose, we have avoided these pitfalls in the road. And we have garnered and invited protection from spirit because of the way we have managed ourselves, managed our behavior, and managed our dealings with others. That's really nice. That's very reassuring. Brilliant. Let's move into number 4, the North and the Earth node, which is our node, the elder wisdom from spirit and the earth. What is it that we are going to be teaching in this time? What is it that spirit wants us to be teaching? And we had for this, the eyes, keep your eyes on the prize, number 44, powerful angel number in the 4th position. Trust the guidance of your North Star. Now it mentions the star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius strongly in your chart like I do. Oh my God, Temperance just flipped over again. We've had Temperance flipping over almost every time I've shuffled. Now this is representing divine timing. That this is Archangel Michael bringing in beautiful balance. And Archangel Raphael as well. Balance with the heart, balance in the mind, balance in the world, balance between the material world and the spirit world. There's a crown, like a crown here in gold, levitating, as if it's like a planet or a sun or a spaceship. It's like divine timing is here, or the moment has arrived. Divine timing has been rolling and percolating for so long now. You will all know how often we have seen this card come out, and we don't want to say the word, the P word again, the patience word again. And I don't think that's what we need to worry about anymore. I think this is happening. Keep your eyes on the prize. We're not going to keep this card out, but I just wanted to show how powerful Temperance wants to be shown. It is also a number 14, and we have 14 here. So it's another number 5 representing change. So that patience is changing. It's not about patience anymore. It's not about having patience. The divine timing has now reached its final moments, and the moment is here. Fiery passion at the heart chakra, balance in the emotions, so much abundance on the material plane, and someone's about to be crowned. Someone's about to receive divine message from a divine being or about a divine union. And there is going to be beautiful success and victory with the crown. Someone's going to be winning. So we're going to put Archangel Michael. Oh, and the Fool is at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Now, I know that it would have been lovely to have Temperance and the Fool as our last clarifiers, but let's do a proper one. So for Eyes on the Prize, number 44, Spirit, for our Earth node. Why is Eyes on the Prize here for our Earth signs, and what are we going to be teaching? What can you help us understand about our teaching? And here we are. What have we got? Oh, the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. I'm so pleased that we carried on shuffling. So we now have another ace. We now have another ace back to back. bum to bum, cheek to cheek with the Ace of Pentacles. So we now have that material abundance on the earthly plane. Beautiful for our earth signs. And also this can mean a lot of money, a lot of wealth. Like I was saying, the Temperance card was bringing in a golden crown. This Ace of Cups is bringing in a golden cup. This person is gifting a golden cup of flowers to his partner or their partner. And look at all these cups of abundance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we've got the follow-up card, the Ace to the Two of Pentacles. This could represent juggling. This could represent that you're going to have a lot or more money than you know what to do with. And it's going to be a juggling act now, just keeping all of these things afloat. Perhaps you've got a lot of businesses. Perhaps you've got a lot of different income streams that are all about to explode and become abundant. Keep your eyes on the prize as well. There's a lot of prizes here. This is, like I say, a gift of wealth, of abundance on the material plane, something that you can see, touch, feel. Pentacles also represent the earth signs as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could well be keeping your eye on the prize of a relationship that you're going towards. It could be with an earth sign. I think having the Ace and the Two is magical. I mean, let's just look at this. We've got the Ace and the 10, and then the Ace and the 2. These are all journey cards because they are moving from one energy into the next. So we go Ace to 2, and it goes 10 to Ace. So when we move from the 10, we go to an Ace. When we move from the Ace, we go to a 2. So there's so much movement here. You see these ships coming in on the Two of Pentacles. This could represent juggling. This could represent juggling two people, two earth signs, or any signs. It could also be Aquarius, like I said, because we had the North Star mentioned. But I feel when it comes out with the Ace, this is a very positive energy. This is what the Ace wants to become. It wants to go from one pentacle into 2. So it's about doubling your wealth. Your wealth may be about to double. You may be about to see all of these income streams, all of this hard work that you've done on the 3D suddenly burst into blossom, burst into bloom. And this is about what we're teaching. Keeping your eyes on the prize. Understanding how we use our focus. And focus is an energy of the Devil card because it represents iron on the tree of life. Iron is the focus, it is the eye. It is to see, it is to keep your focus on what's important. Have that laser sight on what you desire. The Ace, the 2, the 44. Trust the guidance of your North Star. Trust in these gifts from the universe. Trust in the journey that you've come on so far. There's a lot of numerology very strongly. Like the numerology signs here are very, very powerful. You could be about to teach numerology to other people. You might well be starting to understand the symbolism of numerology and be in a position to apply that to your life, apply that to your business, so that you can double your wealth without doubling your efforts. You may be about to teach people about the stars. You may be an astronomer, a cosmologist, an astrologer maybe. You know, the stars can be perceived as the zodiac as well as the the constellations. You may be about to design and run a course all about astrology, cosmology, the hero's journey. That could be me. This could be a reading for me, and I thank you, Spirit, for these messages of beautiful abundance when we come to teach. When we keep our eyes on the prize and we trust in the guidance of our stars, the elder wisdom is just waiting to reward us with the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Let's double that. Let's bring in some love abundance. We've got the Six of Cups. The only card that was upright on this side of the spread. And look at all this beautiful reflection, mirroring. I'm going to ask for one more card on that. I'm feeling there's something more about what we're going to teach. What can you tell us? We like that there will be lots of material abundance and also giving people options, helping people understand that they have options, that they have choices. That's a powerful role that you can play. Something I've done a lot in my coaching work with people is opening their eyes to the fact that they have more options and more choices than they realized. That everything we do is limited by only our own minds. Whatever we can imagine and dream, we can have it. So opening our minds that we are teachers, that we all have a divine message of healing because we've all got valuable experience that we've learned from. Anyone that's not learning from their experiences, wow, oh my gosh, look at that. Page of Pentacles. This is clarifying the Ace, the Two of Pentacles on the 4. Position 4, number 44. Eyes on the prize. I mean, he's got his eyes on the prize, clearly. Even this guy, or this girl, could be either, has got their eyes on this pentacle. He's looking right at this pentacle, and we're all looking right at this pentacle, right? But there's also a view through the portal. Through the 8-8 Lionsgate portal, there is another future, another path that is being illuminated. Maybe when you step forward through this portal, through this gateway, through this door, however that resonates for you, there will be abundance on the other side. It may be just about, keep going. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted because you have great teaching to bring into the world. Whether you're doing it now or you're doing it in the future, you need to be the evergreen student. You need to continue learning. You need to continue to offer what you have out into the earthly realm. What is it that you have to give? If you're juggling, what can you let go of or relinquish or delegate so that you can bring all your focus to this one pentacle? What maybe needs to be dropped, or maybe this is people. How are you maybe juggling two people, juggling their emotions, even juggling them because of what they give you financially? Maybe you're going to teach people about earning money. You may well be connecting with a page of Pentacles which is generally considered the princess of Earth, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's a very abundant card, the Page of Pentacles. It can represent a message coming towards you, a person coming towards you. This person is crossing the land. This person could well have been crossing sea. There could be someone coming in from a distance who was juggling before, but now they've made a decision on the one, and they're coming forward to offer this pentacle. They've focused on it. They've got their eyes on the prize. They've done their journeying, both internally, emotionally, and geographically. They've done the journeying. They've made the decision. They know who the one is, and now they're going to gift their wealth. What was I trying to say then? Their worldly gifts. They wanted to present their worldly gifts to the person who is their chosen one, and then potentially walk together through this new journey, this new pathway. Wow. That's really powerful stuff. How are you feeling about that, Earth signs? I wonder how this resonates for you. I think that's amazing. Having those 3 pentacle cards coming up in the Earth realm for the Earth signs. This is what we want to see. And I love that they were all upright, telling us that this is happening now. It's happening for real. It's really going to appear. And it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be familiar, I heard. Perhaps this is someone you know coming back. Someone from your past where you've had this strong relationship, and there have been a hell of a lot of burdens and obstacles in the way. But this was always in the upright. This was always going to win out. And by honouring the whisper of your soul, doing the learning, keeping your eyes on the prize, and trusting in your higher self, these are the spoils of war. These will be the treasures and the booty and the bounty that you get because you overcame the devil and you overcame these battles. You may have even lost a battle or two along the way, or it felt like that. But the war isn't over, and the war isn't won, and you are victorious. You are victorious here, and beyond. Happiness in love, happiness in worldly goods. And that can represent a home, a new structure, that foundation, all those 4s coming in. It can represent a new person. And then it doesn't matter where you're living, it's being together is home. Traveling the world, you can be home for somebody else. So let's pull an individual card for each of the Earth signs before we jump over to Patreon. And we will get some lovely extra messages just for our individual Earth signs. So let's go Virgo first. Let's have the Virgo tribe represented first. Oops. And obviously the cards decided to go completely wonky just then. So for Virgo, please give us an energy oracle for Virgo. Cards are jumpy. For Virgos, please. My beautiful Virgos. My beautiful hermits in the collective. My mercurial maidens and masters. Oh, and there it is. There it is. And it looks a little bit like a hermit. So, for Virgos, rest and rejuvenation, number 19, breaking down to a 10. I don't know why, but it reminded me a bit of Justin Timberlake. So maybe there's some fans of JT out there. Definitely a hermit pose. This is great for our Virgos. Rest and rejuvenation. This is what we need after we've been going through the wars, through the battles. This is what we need to do when we consult with our higher self. It's just exercise some self-care. It all comes back to us. It all comes back to us in balance. Bringing our masculine and our feminine into that harmonious togetherness by connecting with our inner self. Look, he's got his hands over his sacral. There's an energy coming out from his emotions, suggesting that his emotions are leading him, guiding him, being his inner emotional GPS. That's lovely. And a number 10 as well, the end of a cycle. The number 10 and the number 9 often do represent the hermit. So I'm feeling that's beautiful for our Virgos. And we're going to put that, because it's number 10 or a number 1, we're going to put that with the call. This Virgo is definitely answering the call of her soul. And I thank you for that, Spirit. Let us go to Taurus, my moon, my Taurus collective. What special energy mentor are we calling in for our Taurus tribe? What mentor would be out here to help the Taurus gang, the bull gang, on their journey, on their medicine wheel? Thank you so much, Spirit, for Taurus. Just for Taurus. And we'll take the top one. Woman holding a heart, and it's a number 44. You cannot write this, guys. Number 44 on number 44 under position 4. Woman holding a heart. Beautiful. So Taurus gang, bull gang, you could be a woman. Sorry, you could be the woman holding a heart. You could have your heart on your sleeve for somebody else. You could also be offering your heart to a woman, thinking about a woman. You've definitely got a lot of love and abundance here. I feel that this has felt like a love reading today. There's definitely a lot of energy of new passion, new beginnings, which can always relate to our business and our passion projects. But I feel that there is a sense of communion with others. What can we share? What do we have of value that we want to protect from others? And what do we have of value that we want to share with others? And how can we come together with each of our empires and build something that is beautiful and abundant for everyone? So eyes on the prize, number 44, matched with woman holding a heart, number 44. I mean, that's a powerful symmetry. 44 adds to an 8. We're in the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. I wouldn't normally add up. The angel numbers, but it just so happens that 8 is a very powerful number right now, the 8 gate. So I'm saying it for that reason. I'm blown away, as always, by the numerology coming through. But I think this is someone who's thinking hard about the love that they're going to give to someone. They're not taking this decision lightly. But they're feeling sensual, which is a very Taurian trait. They're feeling sensual, they're feeling sexy, they're feeling open and ready. And there's a bit of excitement, maybe even a little bit of nervousness there about what's to come. And there's a butterfly here on her head, representing change and transformation. And we had this energy of the 14 here. And where was the other 14? Was it... oh, it was temperance, and we've put temperance back. But, you know, beautiful. I really like how I'm just seeing like their outfits, you know, they've all got their navel or part of their body exposed, showing that, you know, they're ready to be open. They're ready to be a bit freer with their emotions and with their words. They're ready to be in the flow with someone else. And they're ready for this transformation. And then we've got so much elements, so much elementary magic of transformation here. Judgment's always going to bring transformation. End of a battle, rolling into an ace is transformation. An ace into the 2 is transformation. And you could also say that 444 is transformation at an archangel level. Jesus was considered to own the number 444. So a spiritual connection, perhaps. A spiritual endeavor. Wow, Taurus. Let us pull for our Capricorn collective. Please give us a mentor. What mentor is here to help our Capricorn tribe on their journey? Please give us one card to help our Capricorn devils, our beautiful Capricorns, on their journey. A message that is just for them. Thank you, Spirit. How will it align with the other cards that have already come out? And how will it resonate for you, Caps? Oops. We've got victory. Number 28, another 10. Another 10 sitting on the 20. Victory for Capricorn. Do you remember there was that crown in the Temperance card? This feels like it's reflected. This is like a wreath of gold leaves that the Olympians would wear on their heads in the Olympics in the early days. In the ancient Greek Olympics on Mount Olympus itself. These are victorious warriors, athletes, journeymen, journeywomen, journey spirits. Victory on the earthly plane. I mean, Capricorn, another 10. Another achievement. Victorious achievement. We've got 10. We've got a 2, a 10, a 20 and a 10. We've got 2 10s in judgment. We've also got the 9 rolling into a 10 of wands, and we've got this one which is also a 10 and also a 1. Amazing. So much connection. So Capricorn, this is beautiful. This is just for you. This is a mentor suggesting that whatever you touch turns to gold right now. You are victorious. You may have been feeling a little bit upside down in an upside down devilish energy. You may have been dealing with someone who was just acting like a devil and wasn't a Capricorn. But even so, this can represent many different stories in the collective. And I feel that whatever battles and burdens have been at your feet, they are resolving. They are resolving into beautiful abundance. So much gold. I'm really taken by all the gold in these messages. Really, really powerful. So lovely. For our Virgos, we have rest and rejuvenation. Very much a hermit card. For our Taurus gang, we have woman holding a heart. This is Taurus sensuality in abundance. And then we have Capricorn, who is the king of gold. Capricorn devils love their gold, love their bank, and everything you touch right now, Capricorn, is turning into gold and big gold pentacles. So I'm liking that a lot. Thank you, Spirit. Let us pull a spirit animal guide for the whole collective. What spirit animal message do you want us to share for all Virgos, Capricorn and Taurus in the collective for their Hero's Journey Medicine Wheel? Thank you so much, Spirit. Appreciate you so much. What more can you tell us through the animal world, through the animal spirits, for our guidance, healing and protection at this time? And I love the way that flipped over. We got the owl. Beautiful. The owl of wisdom. This is actually one of my very particular spirit guides. The owl is all about communicating wisdom, learning, teaching our higher self. Those eyes are always watching, always keeping watch on the events, ensuring that the heroes and the journeymen and the journeywomen are staying on the right path, and they are there in the night time to give us messages in case we're not on the right path or we need, coaxing back onto the right trail. They will always guide us true. They will always be there for us. They will always be our eyes in the 3D, the 4D, the 5D. And they are an air sign. They represent the air qualities that are inherent in Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. Let us read that beautiful card of the owl for the whole collective. It's very much a Virgo card as well. Or in fact, I would say Virgo and Gemini because it's mercurial. Very much connected to Hermes, Apollo, both. Okay. The owl for the whole collective. Abundance, clairvoyant, treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or a treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your Dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasure is infinite. When in balance, owl spirit is generous, trusting and secure. When out of balance, there are money quarrels and scarcity. To bring into balance, consider making an offering. So consider making an offering of some kind to the elements, to nature, to air, fire, water or earth, or the ether. This is the ether on this side. Consider making an offering, whether that be a prayer, sweet nothings, a letter, a message, some kind of gift or offering to the earth on your altar. Maybe even thanks to yourself for taking this bold, bright journey. Before we leave and go over onto Patreon, we're going to read the Heart of the Medicine Wheel together. This is the soul message for the whole collective. This was number 14, representing a 5, so representing transformation big time. And also, stay still until you are divinely moved. So let's see what the Hero's Journey Oracle, Dream Oracle, has to say about Where you are is where it's at. Okay. Solitude gives birth to the original in us, to beauty in unfamiliar and perilous, to poetry. By Thomas Mann. Message. When you feel resistance, it might mean you're not up to the task. Then again, it might mean that you are up to the task, but don't realize your own strength. Resistance sometimes serves to preserve your energy and keep you safe. Without resistance, you might maniacally say yes to everything, perhaps for fear of missing out. But right where you are is holy ground. From a quantum physics perspective, you are already everywhere, and everyone and everything is within you. When you realize this, there can be no fear of missing out, because you are already where it's at. Honor the spirit of resistance, and know it will be with you through every step of your hero's journey. You've done enough inner work to know the difference between a yes and a no. It's wise to pause and consider your choices and actions with respect to your available energy, schedule, and resources. The dream symbol is about saying no. When you say no in a dream, you are being guided to release good and better, to make room for the best. Your dream's reward system lets you know when you are on track or when you have strayed. Courageous choices will be affirmed with pleasurable scenarios and feelings. When you are off track, you will find yourself in an unpleasant scenario or shouting no at an adverse energy. All of this supports you in living true to your most magnificent version of you. The mantra is, I move when moved. Until then, I revel in the deliciousness of the present moment. I move when moved. Until then, I revel in the deliciousness of the present moment.